Let's see who's here today. That's Kathy. Again, tried and true. We got the VIPs in. Kathy is saying aloha. Lou Ramirez is saying yes. Renee Baldacci knows just how to wake me up by saying congrats on your show last night. And Tom wants to know, how's your toast? And I tell you, Tom, it was good. I only had 2 bites, but 2 bites will do a lot. But I think it's really bad for him to eat toast and cream cheese. I don't even know if it's. I hope I don't have any stuck in the gap between my teeth. But thank you for asking, Tom. I'll tell you one thing. And Tom and I used to work in the restaurant industry. Tom hired me as a chef way back in the 70s when I was just a young, lying, not chef. I guess maybe chef is a short order cook, but all we did was really just get high in the walk-in. Yeah, I have really continued my exploration into the culinary arts, and I made toast today, and I didn't burn it. Tammy Lynn Hall is here, and I have the comments on really small because, again, I'm a little rusty at this, but Tammy Lynn Hall has live streamed with me in the past. We would do these shows, and we might do them again because I think it might be time to start live streaming again as people are nervous. And we'll, I don't know, maybe Monica and I will talk about that a little bit. We want to keep it up, but still, try to figure out what's going on. And so we did during the quarantine, a lot of shows, and Tammy would hook up her baby grand piano and sing. Tammy, I'm sure you might remember my favorite song, my request, Teacher's Pet, which Monica Palacios is a big Doris Day fan. And it was a movie with Doris Day and Clark Gable. Clark Gable, just a yicky. Absolutely. Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk about it. In fact, there was a time, but I never told you, Tammy Lynn Hall, that the show that I'm working on now, it's like it was just, all different shapes, all different possibilities. I thought, maybe I'll contact Tammy and see if she would come, and then we just do the show where Tammy would play, and then I'd do my show, and then you would do like that, the musical partnership of it. But Tom Brantle, again, my former restaurant boss, lovely memories in the walk-in when we used to, Tom, I think the code word was, hey, can you help me carry this turkey into the walk-in? Because we baked our own, sorry, vegans, but, turkey, bake it. And then this restaurant, the Acme Cafe, would just be known for like, wow, they make real turkey. It's not Oscar Mayer. I think I just saw Victoria pop in. And if I'm not getting to your comment, I apologize. But let's see what else is on. And if anybody's watching this on the YouTube stream, let me know. Would love to have participation. Carrie Snow, I don't know if that's if you're watching. Carrie Snow, great comedian. 11 comments. Let me just look at them all and make sure that they're all coming through. Love you. Good morning. Let's see if you are. There you are from San Antonio, Texas. So the great thing about that, what I love about live streaming, hard to wake up in the morning, hard to remember all the settings for everything. But what I love about live streaming is that I can connect with my friends and make new friends all over the country and all over the world. I mean, not that there's thousands of people, but it doesn't matter. Numbers don't matter. It matters about Renee and Tom and Tammy and Victoria and people who just come back, and Kathy's in San Francisco. You might be the only person in San Francisco who's tuning in. I hope the volume is okay. Hello, Claudia. Hello. Oh, yes. Tammy Lynn Hall, thank you. Very important. You want Teach Me Now? Can you patch me in? Wow. I think that, you know what? If you're still around at Stephen LeMay, star of the best queer performance spectaculars in the Bay Area and elsewhere, and fashion. Happy Pride, everybody. Happy Pride. Hi from the San Francisco Mission. Hey, my hood. All right. We're going to keep on time. And I'm going to bring Monica on. Monica, if you unmute yourself, I will... Baruch is talking to me in Facebook. Oh boy. All right. That's a conversation that I will continue online. And now everybody, put your hands together. We can't hear it because I don't have my sound effects, but you know what applause sounds like. We've been through this for a couple of years. It's Monica! Yay! It's Monica!
Hi, everybody. Good morning.
Ooh,
How are you?
you sound good. How
Thank
are
you.
they? Kathy Anderson is giving us some applause, so
Nice.
that's great. Oh,
Thanks.
Tammy, we can make it another time. Yeah, I think actually I'll DM you, but I actually something's coming to mind. So yes, please. And I also want to find out how you're doing. But here is Monica Palacios all the way from Los Angeles. And I would like to say to Monica, let's all raise our cafecitos. Good morning. Monica's already for Christmas.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. And actually, this cup is a memorial to my mom because the last time we went shopping crazily, we bought all kinds of stuff. And I said, Mom, it wasn't even Christmas time because it was like, half off. Can I buy this Christmas cup? She said, sure. So that's why I like this cup. It's for my mom.
Oh, I'd like to toast Monica's mom, Rose Palacios, who really liked me.
Yeah, she
I
did.
was, and Monica was okay about it. Thank you, Monica, for sharing your mom's love with me.
Of course. Yay, mom.
Monica, you might
Yeah.
be, oh, there you
Good
go.
times.
Yeah, it's interesting that you froze, your picture froze, at least from what I could see, in a toast position. So it was like,
Oh,
yeah, like you were really getting into the toast.
that's
Uh,
nice.
some breaking news, Monica, from Lori McKenzie. Lori McKenzie says, we enjoyed the show last night. They
Wow.
were at all ages. Let's see if I can move this
That's
over to
right.
my side. There we go.
Nice.
And interestingly enough, I just had to use that word. It's the coffee. Monica, she is the creative consultant on all ages. And so I've been
That's right.
reporting in after the last night was the third show.
That's right. Third.
Third show. And I haven't even gotten to talk to you about it. But
I know.
yeah, but let's go just a recap of Monica and Marga. Do you want to
Okay.
we go back to 1982? Would say?
Oh, I thought it was 1882. No. Oh, okay. Right. I don't know. I just I just remember like I was churning butter,
Oh,
and then you galloped over in your
is that what
horse.
you call it? Churning butter? I churned butter last night. That's why I didn't sleep. I just kept churning and churning. Oh, it's so
Ooh,
great
boy.
not to have children to worry about.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
the
so we
show
go
is like
back
meant
to
for kids,
the
so
80s.
I can't churn butter. But it was, yes, we were churning butter in
Nice, nice.
1900 and
82,
mm-hmm.
7,000. And we connected at the Valencia Rose Cabaret, the first comedy club and the gay comedy club of the nation. Um, you asked me to marry you. I said, okay. And then we also got into did a comedy duo, and we had a lot of fun with that. And
It
we
was
kind of
called
were
Gomez and
trailblazers.
Palacios. Gomez and Palacios, the only Latina
Latin,
female.
Latin. You used the word Latin female comedy duo in the universe. I think you were one of the first ones to kind of push that word Latin as opposed to Latina. But it worked. That was fine. The only female Latin comedy duo in the universe. That's great. That's
Well,
interesting.
to me, I mean, it would be. I mean, I know it's not like the conversation, maybe social justice conversation, but it's like back then, like before that, like in my day, it would have gone. Gomez and Palacios, the only Spanish female comedy
Oh
duo, because they
boy.
always called us Spanish or Hispanic,
Right.
which
Right.
apparently Victoria is in San Antonio, and I always thought that. What I heard is that in the Southwest, Latina people say Hispanic, and that's like accepted, and they don't like people to like, they don't like us Latinas, Latinxes to say you can't say Hispanic because they go we own it. So have you heard that?
Um, um, I guess I have heard that, and I'm not going to accept it. So happy to be in California. Happy to be on the West Coast. I'm going to continue to use Latinx, Latina, Chicana. How about that? Chicana. I'm going to throw out the word
Yeah, me
Chicana.
too. I'm Chicana.
So,
Well, I've had a
but
little Chicana in me. Boom, boom. No sound effects. You got to do your own today. Victoria is saying, first she said, hola, Monica. And then she said,
I don't accept it.
I don't accept it. So she is not with the Hispanics. She's, you know,
Okay.
she's fighting the good fight. She's fighting the good fight. Oh, look at, I'm a Chicana.
Oh, with an X. That's warrior. That's a warrior for you. Wow.
She's
That's
totally
cool.
aware. And we're having a greeting from Tina Delia in San Francisco,
Tina.
who was
Hello,
almost
Tina.
going to be, she was unfortunately unavailable to be in All Ages, but she was going to be a special guest and do like the voices of my imaginary friends. Tina is a wonderful solo performer and a great gal all around. She's really fun to have cocktails with. Didn't we find? I don't think this was our first time having cocktails, and it was when I was doing the play at ACT, and there was like this rooftop. Oh, we've got to go there sometime. You can have your what do you usually get? You don't drink cocktails. What do you usually order at the bar, Monica?
I usually order, let's see, cranberry juice because that looks
Oh,
festive. 'Cause that looks festive and gay.
uh-huh.
Um,
It's
I
like a Cape Cod.
every once in a while I'll order a Shirley Temple
No.
just for the heck of it, for the good old days. But usually it's a cranberry juice because I first of all I like it and it looks festive and it looks gay. So that's why. If
Do
you want to
you
buy me a drink, you guys, just send me a cranberry juice, okay, with lots of ice and a lime and a lime.
What's cranberry juice good for? Kidneys, right?
To help you get rid of your urinary tract infection.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the science portion of our broadcast. And Stephen LeMay is saying hello to Tina. Stephen LeMay is saying, I heart Tina. Oh, this is a cocktail that I really enjoy, and I think I need to get the fixins for this. You would just have the spritz, but Victoria, yes, absolutely. I'll take an Aperol spritz, please. And that's just kind of like I think Aperol spritz, I don't know, but and Negronis are like the the smart set. That's what they order for cocktails.
Is Aperol a fruity type of thing? What is that? I've never heard of
Aperol
that.
is a kind
Fruity?
of alcohol. Tina's saying hi to everybody in the chat. It's a kind of alcohol. It's a liqueur, and I think
Oh,
that's all it is.
cute.
It's the liqueur and then
Ooh,
the
special.
spritzy stuff. Hey, can one of you lushes tell us what an Aperol spritz is, please? Let's see if we have. I think
Yeah,
it's a
is it a
liqueur.
fruit base? Is it a fruit based liqueur?
Okay, we're just continuing with more questions. It's Victoria. Please, we got Victoria working
Aperol.
hard. First, she's been talking about the political climate of the Southwest for Chicanas and Hispanics. And now we
Yeah,
have
no
her
idea.
telling us everything about
Just
Eperol.
just wanted to watch this Gemini Jam brunch, and now she's doing research for the show. Great.
Monica was just really insistent that we call it Gemini Jam. And I was like,
Gemini
well,
Jam.
yeah, we'll do it that. And then, of course, I've called it something else. I called it Ask Us Anything. Oh, yeah, nobody's asked us any questions. Tina Delia. Okay, so Tina said hi to Steven, and now Tina wants to know how to make the cocktail. We had some fancy cocktails on that rooftop. Yeah. Mm. Oh, okay. Here's Renee from Portugal. We've got the recipe. Ingredients: 3 ounces Prosecco. That's the bubbly. 2 ounces Aperol. 1 ounce club soda. Garnish.
Oh,
Orange slice.
refreshing. I'm going to say refreshing,
Yes,
right?
that's how it's. We'll leave that up for a moment just so people can take a screenshot. If you can make one today, send it to us.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And Tammy Lynn Hall says it's like Campari
Oh,
because it has
Campari.
it's got
Love
like
it.
a little bitter
Okay.
kick, but and I have just started to be able to drink the bitter drinks like Negroni, Campari, Aperol Spritz, because I just like things that were like sweet or beer. And hey, I Victoria uses Topo Chico, and there's more. There's more about the Aperol Spritz here. Renee says,
Oh,
"Do you want to? Can you see that? Do you want to read it? Because I feel like I've been hogging all the reading.
okay. Aperol is an Italian bitter aperitif made of
Genitals,
That's what I thought. Genitals, gentian
gente. It's made of gente. Oh, it's Soylent
rhubarb, you
Green.
guys, rhubarb and cinchona, among other ingredients. It has a vibrant orange hue. Its name comes from the Italian slang word for aperitivo. Wow. Uh, Rhubarb, that threw me. Rhubarb. Of all the, is that a fruit? Rhubarb? I forget.
Oh,
Never mind.
rhubarb is a fruit,
Fruit?
and you know,
It's like a
my
stem, right?
other
Isn't it a
ex,
stem?
Susie, she makes the best rhubarb pie. Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Oh,
You
yes.
ever had that?
I think I might have had
It's
that, and I believe
crazy.
I liked it.
It's
I really
yeah.
liked it.
Oh, I could go for. It's been
Rhubarb,
years.
rhubarb, rhubarb,
Rhubarb,
rhubarb,
rhubarb.
rhubarb.
Uh,
Can we
oh
order?
my
Can we order a
gosh.
pie from Susie?
Susie, yeah, Susie's
Pie
kind of
for Christmas?
busy, but I'm gonna see maybe. I mean, being that this is our birthday week,
Woo! Birthday month. Birthday
hence
month.
Monica's insistence on Gemini Jam. So I guess
Gemini
that's
Jam.
Gemini Jam. Hanu Hanuvera, Marga Gomez rocks. Do you remember when I worked at the bathhouse and Hanu
Finish it.
Hanuvera was my boss?
What was that called?
Finilla's
Finish?
Finnish Sauna.
Vanillas.
Uh-huh.
Vanillas.
And
Yeah.
Hanu is tuning in from Finland. Hi,
Wow.
Hanu. I've been thinking
Hi,
about you.
Manu.
We should catch up. I want to know how you're doing, how things are in Finland. Hanu
Is
wanted to get married with me.
really.
Yeah,
Wait, wait a minute. If he wanted to get married with you, that's when we were together. What?
no. It was after.
Freaking.
No, it's
You
every
know,
now and then. Every now and
sure.
then, I
Oh, that's
think.
folks. That's what you would always say. That's what you'd always say. Oh, no, no, Monica, don't worry, because it's when it was after our relationship. BS. I say BS. Hey, is Vanilla still there? Is that building still there?
Oh no, Fanilla's
Or is it
is
gone?
not there anymore. Kathy Anderson, also a Gemini. She's saying Geminis.
Gemini.
We
Hey,
would
Jam.
love. Can we make a toast to the Geminis?
Geminis.
Yes. Oh, Monica, look, move yours, and we can toast. Clink. Okay. To the dyslexic Geminis. Thank you, Tina. Oh, this is my live streaming buddy, and Sammy's on Facebook. I don't know if anybody is. There's two people watching on YouTube, but this is Sammy, and Monica. Let me take a sip of my. And because it was a toast, I'm never mind.
What's happening?
But wow, the comments are fast and furious. I love it. Everybody's clinking glasses. Anyway, Sammy, cool. I use microphones in all ages, which is now playing at Brava Theater in San Francisco. For those of you that go out to the theater, choose all ages. And also, I'm going to give away a pair of free tickets to see all ages. There are 6 performances left at Brava Theater in San Francisco, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. Nightly. The show is 60 minutes long. And
Wow.
if you are the first person to go into the chat and say, yes, I can go, at any of those 6 shows, I will get you those tickets. But a lot of people, the people in Portugal and stuff, don't be fronting. Here's a message from Tammy Lynn. Have you ever seen Tammy Lynn Hall play?
Yes.
We did on the Zoom, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but live,
Amazing.
of course, is better. Tammy Lynn, you've got an album out that just came out, and what is it called? It's called Blue Soul, I think. Anyway, Tammy says, I'm not a Gemini, but I keep falling in love with them. Happy birthday, Geminis. Ooh, good luck in June. There's a lot of us. We're so dominant. Okay, we have a winner. We have a winner for the free tickets. Tina Delia
Wow.
wins the free
Yay.
tickets. Yay! All right, Tina, message me and I will hook you up, girl. Blue Soul. I got it. The name of Tammy's album is A Blue Soul.
Wow. What a cool title. That's amazing.
Welcome to the broadcast, Virginia Blanco. Do you pronounce it that way? Because that is the proper way to pronounce it. Or is it Virginia Blanco? I mean, how do you deal with the people that don't know how to pronounce things like us? Renee says, I love gems. And Tina says, gracias. And here's Terry Nell coming in from YouTube. Oh, this is our first comment from YouTube. And I think you might know Terry Nell from back in the day. Do you want to read this one, Monica?
Sure. Hello, Marga and Monica. Yes, a toast to Gemini. If you need rain in San Francisco, please take some of our El Nina. Happy Pride. Rhubarb pie is yes of favorite with creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche. That is true. Yeah, you got it. It's good. Or a scoop of ice cream also. Oof. I might have figured out what I want for my birthday. This is again one of my live streaming friends, like Sammy Cool, a tech expert who I could have used at 3 in the morning when I was trying to remember how the heck do I have a guest join me. And as you can see, Richard, I only could do one of the little boxes, and this is the best. And Monica's so cool, but yeah, I didn't sleep. Hello, Marga and all. And Virginia is saying, congrats, winner Tina Delia. Yes, we Tina is thrilled. And back to some science news. We need rain in San Antonio. It's going to be 106 today.
Oh boy, 106. Oof.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I was going to complain about the temperature. I, wow.
Yeah. But as Danny Williams would say, R.I.P., it's a dry heat. Remember Danny's joke? Danny is one of the first queer comedians, passed away about maybe 10 years ago. And we were actually in a trio for a bit. But it was he just had like just some of these great little tight little jokes. And he grew up in Arizona, and it would be like 106, and people would say, but it's a dry heat. Remember the punchline?
No, I don't.
So is the surface of the sun.
Oh, okay. Dry heat.
Yeah. But then, okay, I'm going to do another Danny Williams joke, even though I don't deserve it because I was an asshole towards the end of our acquaintance. But he had this great joke, again, about, coming out. And so Danny Williams, this joke was, but my father said, when I told my father I was gay, he said, who will carry on the family name? And then Danny would say, our name is Williams. I don't think it's a problem.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Danny Williams. Yeah, we were the happy-go-luckies.
We were the happy-go-luckies. We're getting, Victoria is laughing. And but through her laughter, dry heat sucks.
Yeah.
So, Monica, let's talk about creativity.
Okay.
You are now you're working on a piece, and how is it going? It's a 5,000 word essay.
Yes, and I'm going to show you I'm working on...
Go the other way. The other way. That's it. Chicana lesbians.
Chicana lesbians, the girls our mothers warned us about, has now become a classic in the anthology of Chicana studies, Chicana lesbian studies, women's studies. And in 2023, in the Journal of Lesbian Studies, they're going to do a whole special issue in tribute to this iconic book. And I happen to have a short story in this book. It's about my Chicana lesbian version of La Llorona. And so I'm writing this essay about the origin story of my particular short story. And it happens to deal with the whole concept of me coming to Los Angeles, 1987 to 1989, and all that I encounter.
After we were together.
That's right, Marga. Oh, it was you? Okay. And so that's what I'm working really diligently hard on right now. And I'm just so excited to be in this particular anthology. And I'm very excited to be part of this particular special issue of the Journal of Lesbian Studies for historical reasons and for my legacy to leave to my imaginary grandchildren, when they look me up on the interwebs. So that's what I'm like working day and night on this. My deadline is 2 weeks away. So
that's really admirable. And yet you had time to do this.
I know. I had time to creatively consult you with your amazing play. Here's the thing, you guys. See, Marga came to me with her script, and she kind of wanted to focus on a giraffe with a popcorn machine, because it had to do with all ages. I said, Marga, that's wacky. I don't think people are going to really get into that. And so I just shaped and reshaped. And then she would share the script with me. And then I would shape and reshape. And then we finally agreed on certain things and certain themes. And it's the amazing show that is currently at Brava Theater until the end of June. I think June 25th is your last Saturday
June
night show.
25th, Brava Theater in San
Get out there.
Francisco.
Get out there. Go see it.
Brava.org. And tickets, there's, I think I can say the prices. It's $20 and $15 if you're a senior student. And the way I look at it is who's not a student, who's not a student. So you can choose. Although, if you pay the 20, it's kind of good for Brava. They have been, so many of us are struggling. Yes, even Marga with this ridiculously expensive microphone. But arts centers, and it's not just an art center, it's also a community center. There's a lot of programming for youth. It's an art center that supports the artists that the mainstream doesn't. It supports women theater artists, families and working class families, LGBTQ people, BIPOC people. This is really the mission of Brava Theater. So, I'm very honored to be able to develop my piece, All Ages with Marga Gomez, there. So, you can always pay the 20. But if you are struggling, just do the student option. That's what I say. Or senior, because,
Germs. Just pay the $20, man. Live theater, $20, that's a bargain.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
also, if you have a lot of people paying 15, and we do the masking and you've got to show the vaccination and stuff. But last night, Monica, I just want to tell you about the show last night. We had did I tell you there were children? There were actually these moms brought 4 kids, and I don't think it's all their kids, but it was like their 2 kids and then their 2 kids' friends, and so the ages were from I think 7 to 14.
Wow.
And so when I said make some noise in the beginning, they put your hands together. But they figured out if I stomp my feet on this platform that I'm sitting on, it'll be really noisy. And then they just kept doing it. It was just great, because that's kind of that's what I really want to work with, is like, what is it like to play with an audience of children? And it's super exciting. I want to say hello to Jen Dunning, who I don't know if she's still on the broadcast, but a wonderful friend who I met in... didn't meet. This was after you, Monica.
What? Wait a minute. There were people after me?
This is an ex, but a friend. She doesn't even probably remember that we were ever together, but we had some wonderful times in Tijuana. Let's just leave it at that.
Wow.
So it was like, and it was like, a large audience. There was like a lot of people who there were people, the artistic director of ACT was there, Christina Garcia, who's opening a show at Central Works in Berkeley, the author of Dreaming in Cuban, actors. It was like kids and theater people. That's what it was. It was like amazing. And the show actually went 10 minutes long because it's the first time I did it without reading. And what happens is I start ad-libbing, makes it longer. So next week for shows 4, 5, and 6, I'm going to be completely memorized. And so we'll get back to that hour and 2-minute length. That's all I had to say. When you see it, Tina, Talia, when you see it, it's going to be tight as a drum.
So the kids... they got into it the entire show.
Yeah, because the show is like I'm trying to, like, you can think of like Pee Wee Herman or any of those kids shows, but Pee Wee Herman, very similar. But Mr. Rogers, it was just always like little segments. And so the show is kind of made up of segments. I do heavy metal at for 30 seconds. I lip sync. I sing gay bee shark do 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 do, gay bee shark do 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 do, gay bee shark, lazy shark do 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 do, lazy shark do 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 do. So I've got that going.
There's no cursing. There's no cursing because of you want kids to come. You don't curse at all on stage.
No, there's like double entendres, but there's no cursing. And on Friday, I said fuck accidentally. So we're going to have me and Carly Mari, who is also my special musical guest nightly. That's a surprise. She's going to make a swear jar for me. So I'm going to put $5 for a fuck and $1 for a shit. But I'm not cursing. I'm doing like fudge and heck. I'm having like they're the stand-ins for cursing. Carly Mari. It turns out that Jen Dunning does remember that we had some
like yesterday, she says.
Yeah, we had a relationship. We were in a relationship. I'm going to call it that.
I think you should start singing To All the Girls I've Loved Before, who traveled in and out my door. I'm glad they came along. I dedicate I loved before.
Monica, anything else? Where can people find you on social media?
Go to monicapalacios.com. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Monica P. Flash. And where else am I on? Instagram, Mighty Monica Palacios. And catch me at 7-Eleven at 3:00 in the morning. So
thank you so much. And I'll be, talking to you, interrupting the important work you're doing for the work, whatever I'm doing. Bye, Monica. Everybody say bye to Monica. Bye. Woo! Well, what have I learned? That my relationship with Jen Dunning was bi-coastal? You mean you're bisexual? What do we do on the East Coast? I think we were just on the one coast. But we'll continue this conversation. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in today. Thank you very much for my super duper guest, cohort, Gemini. She completes me, Monica Palacios. Check out her work in this in publication. She's also a playwright, a comedian, and just follow her on the socials. Like she said, can't remember it. I'm going back to bed. And Tom says bye, Monica. Kathy says I love Carly Mari too. So talented. I was in LA and you were in Williamsburg. Oh, wow. Yes. I was in LA and you were in Williamsburg. Wow. So, yeah. Okay. I'll think about that when I go back to bed. And I think finally we'll end with Jen Dunning's comment, Happy Pride. If you are in San Francisco, please, and you're going out to theater, please consider checking out my show, All Ages with Marga Gomez. All the info is at brava.org. And I'll be doing another live stream on Tuesday night, the day before my birthday, with Christina Garcia, the author and playwright of Dreaming in Cuban. And she'll be teaching us how to make mojitos. And I'm not a bull dookie-ing You. This has been a pleasure. I miss you all and makes me want to get up in the morning.